My Lord, I wish to...
Yes. Mr. Samuel, you do confirm that you sworn affidavit dated 27th January 2025?
Yes, my Lord.
And you wish to rely on the same?
That's right, my Lord.
27th January 2025. Yes, maybe you can just give a brief facts concerning this case.
Briefly, my Lord, on 27th January 2025, at around 1:30 p.m., I received a court order from the court process server issued by this Honorable Court. My Lord, the order was requiring me, as the DCIO Nakuru East, to avail myself and produce Brian Odhiambo or his body before this Honorable Court, my Lord. My Lord, upon receiving the order, which was annexed with the certificate of urgency drawn by Lawyer Abuya Mugendi, petition documents, and supporting affidavits of Elizabeth Ouma, Agnes Acheng, Joseph Mwangi, Your Honor, I then prepared a replying affidavit together with the annexures and shared with the Attorney General, Nakuru office, who is the first respondent in this matter, Your Honor. My Lord, allow me to state the following. Or before I say that, the following court's order on habeas corpus. As the DCIO Nakuru East Sub-County, I wish to confirm to this Honorable Court that I do not know the whereabouts of Brian Odhiambo Makori, who went missing since 18th January 2025 to date, Your Honor. Your Honor, with your permission, allow me to state the following facts. As the officer in charge, DCI, Nakuru East Sub-County, I am undertaking investigations in a criminal case relating to an offense of abduction in order to murder, contrary to Section 258 of the Penal Code, Your Honor. Your Honor, the root cause of my investigation is based on the report of a missing person. Suspected murder of Brian Odhiambo, Your Honor, my Lord. But the root cause of my investigation is based on the report of a missing person, namely Brian Odhiambo Makori, which was reported at Bondeni Police Station by Ivy Okello, the spouse to Brian, and Elizabeth Auma, the mother to Brian, Your Honor. My Lord, the report which was made at Bondeni Police Station is an annexure which I attached to my affidavit. It is marked S1, my lord. That is an OB extract from Pondeni Police Station. My lord, on 20th January 2025, I recorded statements of the reportee, Ivy Okello, and other 6 witnesses, my lord. Further to that, my lord, I analyzed the evidence of the 6 witnesses that I had recorded, and all the witnesses were pointing at KWS officers, Your Honor. That they were with Brian Odhiambo on 18th January 2025, my lord.
KWS officers from where?
From Lake Nakuru National Park, my lord. My lord, on 21st,
Pointing at them how?
that they were the officers were with Brian on that particular day at around 10 a.m. Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry?
Which date?
It was on 18th, Your Honor, 18th of January 2025. Your Honor, on the 1st January 2025, communication on the missing person, Brian Odhiambo, was circulated by OCS, Bondeni Police Station, to all stations, police posts, patrol bases within Kenya, my lord. And the circulation is part of my annexure, which I marked S1, Your Honor. It is a signal which was circulated by OCS Bondeni Police Station to all stations in Kenya. To date, Your Honor, we've not received any information on whereabouts of Brian Makori, my lord. Similarly, Your Honor, on the same day, 21st January 2025, I wrote 2 letters. The first letter was addressed to Safaricom Limited to provide us with call data of mobile number 011 62 48480, Your Honor. And the second mobile number, and the second letter I addressed to Airtel Kenya Limited, requiring call data of mobile number 0106 31 55 25, my lord. The 2 mobile numbers were said to have been in possession of Brian Odhiambo, my lord. The 2 letters which I've just mentioned, my lord, are part of my annexures. The Safaricom letter is marked as SN3, and the Airtel mobile number letter is marked SN4, my lord. My lord, When the location of the two mobile phones were traced technologically, they were found to have been switched off. One was switched off at Nakuru. The time was 1:51 p.m. and the second mobile phone was switched at 4:07 p.m., my lord. My lord, on 22nd of...
Before you move on, at what point were these two mobile phones switched off?
The first mobile phone my lord, the first mobile phone, which is 01063 15529, was switched off at 13:51 hours. That is at 1:51 p.m., my lord.
Specific
The
place?
specific place was State House, Nakuru. And the second one, my lord, was switched off on the same day of 18 January 2025 at 16:07 hours. That is 4:07 p.m., my lord. And this was at Karunga. When we checked Karunga in our Google map, it was somewhere towards Gilgil, my lord. My lord, 25, we recorded statement of 6 officers from Lake Nakuru National Park, my lord.
Police officers.
There were rangers from Lake Nakuru, from Kenya Forest Wildlife, Your Honor. My lord, the 6 officers that I recorded statements from are: 1, number 8751, Senior Sergeant Francis Washira Gashoki. The second officer is number 659, Ranger Driver Abdi Ali Sudi. The third one is number 12899, Ranger Isaac Ocheng. Then there is number 12691, Ranger Evans Kimayo. Then there is number 13329, Ranger Michael Wabukala. And the last officer is number 13133, Ranger Alex Lorogoi. Your Honor, the 6 officers confirmed that indeed they arrested Brian Odhiambo, whom they had not taken his name at the time.
President, in when?
That was on 18th January 20. Yes, my lord. They confirmed that they had arrested him, but unfortunately they had not taken his name before he escaped, my lord. Sorry, your Lord.
Escaped from their custody.
Yeah, the information was that Brian Odhiambo had been left in the,
What are the sentiments?
in the custody of the driver Abdi. And that is the time that he escaped from while they were at Lake Nakuru National Park, my Lord. My Lord, on 23rd January 2025, at around 03:52 hours, after recording the statement of the 6 officers, I arrested the 6 officers.
When?
This was on 23rd January 2025, my Lord. I arrested them for the offense of abduction to murder, contrary to Section 258 of the Penal Code, my Lord. My Lord, my Lord, under Article 49, subsection F, subsection 1, on the rights of the accused person, I released the 6 KWS officers on the same day, 23rd January 2025, at 6:30 p.m. on P52. P52 is it is under Section 52 of the National Police Service Act 2011, Cap 84 Laws of Kenya, pending completion of investigations and advice from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, my Lord. Your Honor, the P52 forms, I attached them as part of annexures, which I marked SN1 to SN1 to SN1 to SN6, my Lord. My Lord, on 26th of January 2025, I wrote another letter to Safaricom requesting for call data for the mobile phones of the 6 KWS officers. To date, I have not received a reply from Safaricom, but we are following up, my Lord. My Lord, on 27th of January 2025, an identification parade was conducted on the 6 KWS officers, and none was identified, my lord. On 20,
Who are the witnesses?
my lord, I don't have the forms of the ID parade, but I understand that there were two witnesses that conducted an ID parade, and the presiding officer, I was unable to talk to him to get the two witnesses that conducted an ID parade. But if that information is required, my lord, it will be provided. Father, my lord, I would want to mention that the DCI Nakuru East is not aware if Brian Odhiambo was brutally beaten with batons and dragged away by Kenya wildlife officers.
Saying that Nakuru is aware.
Is not aware. The DCIO Nakuru East is not aware whether Brian Odhiambo was brutally beaten and dragged away by KWS officers. My lord, though Brian disappeared within Lake Nakuru National Park while he was under the custody of KWS officers, efforts to find him or efforts to find his whereabouts are ongoing, my lord. Lastly, my lord, in the wisdom of the ODPP, if he approves the charge of abduction in order to murder
Just go.
my lord, in the wisdom of ODPP, if he finds that there is sufficient evidence to charge the 6 officers,
Have you recommended any charge?
I recommended the charge of abduction, but it will be upon the ODPP to go through the facts which are contained in the file and make his independent decision, my lord. That is all that I would wish to state to this honorable court.
Just some few clarifications.
Yes.
As per paragraph 2 of your reply affidavit, you stated that you are currently undertaking investigations in a criminal case relating to offense of abduction. That is the offense you intend to...
Yes, my lord.
It's actually an offense of abduction.
Yes.
Yes. And up to date, has there been any complaint that has been filed by maybe the petitioners with the complaining of that this particular suspect was assaulted?
No, my lord. We have no such report. The report which is there is of a missing person.
Just a missing person.
Yes, my lord.
And you also stated that the KWS officers did not take details of that particular suspect.
Yes, they did not take the first incidents when they left this suspect in the custody of the driver Abdi Ali. They had not taken the name of the person that they had arrested.
So as it stands to date, we cannot tell if it was actually Brian or somebody else who was placed in the custody of KWS.
Yes, my lord, according to the statements of KWS officers.
And it is also the evidence that you are given by the wildlife service officers that the person who escaped in their custody, the person who was arrested and placed in their custody, escaped, and he was never assaulted.
Yes, my lord.
So the orders that are being sought cannot be acted upon because this person, we cannot tell if he was Brian, and this person also was never placed in your custody.
Yes, my lord.
And you also confirmed that the ID parade was conducted, but you can avail further information if required.
Yeah, if required, my lord, that evidence will be brought to this honorable court.
I'll refer you to the further affidavit of Elizabeth Auma, who states that she's the mother of Brian. Kindly read paragraph 12. The first two lines.
The first two lines are that I also refute the allegation that I refused to take part in the identification parade because I did not witness the assault.
Did she attend the identification parade?
Your Honor, when the first four witnesses were in my office, the mother, who is Elizabeth, Ivy, who is the spouse, and the other two witnesses were all in my office on that particular day, and I informed them that we were going to conduct the ID parade, and the presiding officer was already at the place where the parade was supposed to be conducted. And they all went to where the parade was to be conducted. I did not follow them because it was the work of the presiding officer to know who are the witnesses and who are the suspects. So I cannot tell this court that process. But if that information is required, the presiding officer of that ID parade which was conducted can avail the information, my lord.
And from this particular statement or paragraph, it seems that Elizabeth is saying that she did not witness the assault that is being complained of.
Yes, according to the contents of this paragraph, that is what is affirmed, that she was not able to see.
My lord, I think that is quite misleading. We object.
I'm just making an opinion based. Yes.
My lord, she's also asking leading questions.
Fair enough, we'll deal with it
Finish,
submissions.
like, that's something.
That's all for the witness. You'll be asked questions by the counsel.
It's okay.
But my lord, we are three of us will cross-examine the witness on various aspects. Yes. I will go first, and then my friend Wanichir will go second, and my colleague Mr. Legon will go third. I would wish to start, officer, from where you left. Council to give you the affidavit. Paragraph 12. Paragraph 12 from that affidavit. We proceed to sentence number 3 from sentence number 2, where we stopped. Sentence number 3, what does she say? Paragraph 12.
In the distressing,
The affidavit of Elizabeth.
in the stress,
Further affidavit of Elizabeth.
paragraph
Petition.
12.
Paragraph 12.
Yes, my lord.
The second sentence.
I categorically
Yes, that one.
state that I did not witness the brutal assault.
Officer, kindly read what is there. I cannot see the word notes.
Sorry, my lord.
Yes, please.
I categorically
Yes,
state that
yes,
I did witness.
I did witness. Then, officer, you're aware that you're under oath.
And I'm reading what is here.
No, you're aware that you're under oath.
Yes, my lord.
Your previous testimony was that she said she did not witness. You're aware that you may have perjured yourself?
No, if you read the first paragraph, the first sentence, because I did not witness the assault.
We will not be argumentative. Your testimony to the